No time will fail me to welcome everybody, but I want to say that we appreciate all of you stopping by as a result of a wedding between Stella and Emmanuel. We thank you so much for caring, and we thank you so much for visiting us at the Gospel Outreach Ministries today. I want to especially welcome the people from the palace. I saw some chief representing the Onoji of Ekpoma. You're welcome, sir. Chief Akibe, I can always see you. Thank you so much for coming. Tell the Highness we love him. We're praying for him. Amen. I saw so many friends of mine who are also friends with the Omofomans. I welcome all of you, and I thank you so much for coming to this church today. In a wedding day such as this, I do my very best not to preach a long message. So I always condense it to 15-20 minutes at the very most. And that is the same thing I'm going to do today, just to share with you my heart for the next 15 minutes or so. I want to congratulate the family of the Omofomans and Stella's family for their children getting married. That is one beautiful thing that do happen to people who are getting older. When you get older, you have children who are grown, they get married, and they leave you. So it's a beautiful thing. We congratulate you, sir, and we congratulate you, sir. Thank you so much. This morning, something happened that stirred me into what I'm about to preach. I must also say to my in-law, I appreciate you, sir, Professor Ramesey and his lovely wife. Thank you so very much. You have to be nice to your in-law. They might take your wife and hungry. Thank you so much, my prof. S.L. Ozaka. Well, something happened this morning at about 6:20. I was driving out of the hotel. I slept in Benin City, coming towards Ekpoma. I got to a place along Airport Road. Because there was light, traffic light, I stopped and wait till it turned green. And you know I look stupid, even though it was red light at that time of the day, because every vehicle that was coming behind me never saw the need to stop. So I left there. I drove to another one, same airport road, by Kenswa Junction. Unfortunately, it was red. I stopped. And again, I looked stupid because everybody kept passing. Well, I waited till it turned green, and I drove off. I came to the one by Exoti. Again, it's like one thing that kept happening today. The light turned red. I stopped. And every other vehicle coming behind me, they decide that this is a foolish man. How can you stop this early hour of the day, even though it is green? And they start going. I left there. The last one that turned red was the one in Igbesama Junction along Akpakpava. I stopped again. And everyone, in fact, at this time, it seems that everybody was crazy because over 10 cars saw the light red and they drove past. And I couldn't help it. In my steering wheel, I said, God, we have a problem. No one lives by the rule. And no one knows that it is living by the rule that make the system work. And this really troubles me as I drive from Benin till about Eho. And I kept thinking about this. And as I thought about it, and it was then God said, why not you share with the people today, live by the rule. Live by the rule. Tell your next door neighbor, said, the preacher just said, live by the rule. Tell them. Emmanuel, when I preach like this on a wedding day, really, I try to focus on the people who are getting married. And so I can say to you and Stella, if you want to be successful, if you want to have peace, if you want to have joy at all, you must live